So I got another story for you. Luckily, I'll tell you now, this one has a happy ending. However, we had some issues past couple weeks. You see, I want to have a party at our house on the big back porch. You know, remember the big back porch? The big back porch! That made me dizzy. Well, before we can have a party, you know, you got to get the house ready to have such a party. And in order to get the house ready, we needed to do something about our kitchen floor. You see, well, it happened like this. So Cris wanted me to redo the kitchen floor. The flooring we put in was a little over 8 years old and it started to wear out. It's a hardwood laminate flooring that was supposed to be durable and long-lasting. Evidently, the manufacturer never had a lot of traffic or a dog on their flooring before. I didn't want to tear the flooring out as my father-in-law was the contractor who installed it and nailed it in so secure it would take dynamite to get it out. Then I got an idea. I would just sand the floor and restain it. I built a tent to keep the dust manageable and went to work. The tent made it about 20 degrees hotter inside than it was in the kitchen, and the dust was so thick that it covered my sweaty self from head to toe. I kept sanding away, and the floor started looking beautiful underneath the tent. The sweat and the dust that was now turning into a thick mud all over me. As I was sanding, Cris walked into the kitchen and she saw my handiwork, and she screamed. You see, not all the dust was being contained in the tent. I was using the shop vac to clean up the dust, and the shop vac's filter was thick enough to catch the bigger dust, but the really fine dust shot out the other side of the vacuum, and all over the house. Everything in every room was covered in a really thin layer of wood dust. It looked like Thanos snapped in my house. So Cris ended up calling me on the way to a meeting and she says, honey, are you sure you want to keep sanding because the dust is everywhere and I don't want the dust everywhere and I don't have time to clean the house the way that you're destroying the house. Do you think maybe we could do something different? So I went to Lowe's. They have this really cool vinyl flooring and it looks like hardwood planks. It looks like that. Well, not that. Those are just ugly feet, but look at that. Look at that, it looks like hardwood planking. And I put it in. I went and I measured and got almost exactly the right amount of boxes, laid down the floor, and it's beautiful. And Mama loves it, and it doesn't create any dust. Maybe I should have done that to begin with. Oh, by the way, there's our big wall of Crocks. There's a few off of there, and that's because we're still cooking recipes for y'all. That thing is usually completely full of crock pots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shelves on a floor, and it's, well, from floor to ceiling with crock pots. I don't know, I just felt like we should probably tell you guys that story. If you like the stories like this, or if you like the cooking videos or the travel videos that will be coming back, give us a like down below. Also, if you don't become a member of the Crock Posse, click the subscribe button down below. And also, if you want to know as soon as we put up a new video, click the ding-a-ling. And that'll let us know that you want to see them right away, and we'll shoot them to you as soon as we put them up. And most importantly, y'all, whatever you do, laugh often,
eat good food,
and speak life.
Don't you pee on my new floor.
Eat good food.
Oh wow, I'm not even on yet. What in the heck was that? Eat good food.
You're scaring me.
Look here. I'm not gonna hit you with it. Shh. Say something. Say it. Say it.
If you want to see the latest, click on the left right here. If you feel like subscribing, click on the right, my dear. And if you think we're funny enough to send us money, click the Patreon link below.